Welcome back, subscribers, to the next part of Let's Play Wizardry 8. An impromptu play again today. So, let's see, where are we heading? We're going to go to Rapix Castle. We're going to head that direction. And I am going the wrong direction. See if we get anybody on the stream tonight. Probably not. I always thought this area was interesting. You can hear the lava. You can actually fall in there and take damage. Alright.
Creatures. RFS 81, practice mode.
She needs some arrows.
Okay.
Understood.
My microwave array is not going to be working very well against all these Rapix.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
I think I need to get a little closer. Oh wow, look at that. Asphyxiation just annihilated them. It's about time that it started working well. Maybe it'll make the Rapix Castle a lot easier. Because normally these things have so many hit points, it's a pain in the butt.
Great.
Those are regular arrows? There we go. Start getting some samurai stuff now. I'm gonna leave that. That's plus 10 music for my previously savvy bard who's now a samurai. Here we go. Rapix Rift. This is a very confusing area.
Master, creature detected here. Location, Rapix Rift. Hostile presence, multitude. Life forms, multitude. Data, lava detected.
Lava.
Rumored to be location of Alcedexus.
Enemies? Good. They will die quickly.
Indeed they shall.
It shall be so. Right then.
Understood. With pleasure.
killed 2 or 3 of them.
Segundas.
This is going to be such a nice instrument in this area. The negate air is just going to tear them up.
Right then.
They all paralyzed? Yep, they're all paralyzed. Well, shoot. It's just time for me to tear them apart. I'm just going to get closer. Boom.
Spotted a creature.
Ready.
Negate air is finally going to be very useful.
Mind yourselves. That lava is hot enough to vaporize anything that touches it.
Something stirs.
Okay, where is there something else? Where'd it go? Ah, potion fell in the lava. Look at that. That's funny. That's a dead end. It's just got some stones on it.
I'm ready for him. It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
With pleasure.
We're going to wait for them to get closer. So we're going to hit walk. And then just delay. Ah, they're warlocks. Okay. I'll walk a little closer myself then. Dehydrating me, huh?
Require propulsive devices.
Algelasta. Understood.
Use our new regeneration stone with our dulcimer of mending at the same time. How about that? Wow, look at their resistances.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Right then.
Instruction confirmed.
Segundas.
58 damage from dehydrate. I need to do an element shield though.
With pleasure. Understood.
It shall be so. Right then.
One of them's dead.
Need more ammo.
So we'll just take these out with weapons.
Right. Much better. Gotcha.
With pleasure.
Instruction confirmed. Instruction.
My inner balance has returned.
The negative energy is gone.
Right. Much better.
Excalibur doing us well. Okay, Lux, you need some arrows. Just go ahead and use those.
Understood.
Destruction. Instruction confirmed.
Ebon staff.
Mode. Serious internal error.
Understood.
Android.
Good. Let's go. Bury him or resurrect him.
Oh, we're definitely resurrecting him. No doubt about that.
Yes.
Thank you. RFS 81
Waiting.
rebooting system.
Understood.
What is your will? It shall be so.
Alright, she's out of bullets. Oh, I forgot. She can shoot quarrels and arrows now. With her Omnigun. Let's have her shoot those armor piercers. Same with him. He can shoot pretty much anything. Let's have him shoot some throwing stilettos. That'll kill a few enemies.
Yes. With pleasure.
Okay, what am I missing?
Waiting. Understood. Yes.
Okay. Let's go back here first. Okay, that's where we
I
came
sense a living
from.
being.
So, we don't need to go that direction. Oh, there's a scroll over there. Can't cross that yet. Okay.
Simple task.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these fire ants. They drop from the ground. Or from the ceiling onto the ground. That's pretty weak. Let's do strobe light on them.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
Oh yeah, that's good enough. Vaporizer worked. I meant to do the negate air.
Understood.
Work on our melee skills. Gadgeteers tearing it up again.
Right then.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Tell you what, I'm liking my bard turned samurai, because with that giant sword on him as a mook, you know, I use the bard instruments as I'm away from battle, like away from melee range.
Compile.
And yet, when he gets close, he can tear things up with the sword in extended range, which is pretty darn sweet. Okay. All right. Let's keep going here. If you're not paying attention in this area, there's a lot of hidden things that you'll miss, like hidden passageways.
I sense a living being.
RFS 81.
Right then.
Practice mode.
Understood.
We're just going to get close to these guys and then destroy them.
Understood.
Hey, Gabriel. Good to see you again. Missed you on here the past couple times.
Fire propulsor.
Is it still hot down there in Brazil? Because it's still cold up here. Alright. Wow, that guy didn't drop anything. That's unusual. This is a weird situation. These guys will never come out. I have not been able to figure out how to get these guys to come out. And there's a place where we can release them, but they just will not leave. They're too scared to leave their areas. I've even killed the person that they're scared of, and they just won't leave. It's real weird.
I spot new victim.
Oh, well, that's good. Here's the part in my game review where I was looking down and saw monsters walking around down there, but you can't aim at them. It's pretty weird. Here we go. Okay, so we need to definitely do an element shield here.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Get our trusty
It shall be so.
Aria going and negate air. Strobe light will hit how many? 2? It only hits 2?
Understood.
They have such high fire resistance though.
Understood.
That one is 85%. I'll hit that one. So you can enjoy some coffee. It's not that hot then, huh? Well, that's good. Yeah, this area is a cakewalk with the level that I'm on now, which is really nice because this takes a long time normally
Right then.
to get through this area because all these monsters have so many hit points. I'm just tearing through them.
Understood.
Right then.
Man. Look at that. That negate air is just destroying these. I'm really glad I held off to go into this area until later. Granite ring.
Instruction confirmed.
Yeah, these are pretty cool monsters. If you don't have good magic resistance and you can't paralyze or do something with these, they can do lots of damage to you. Oh, he's got 5 statuses on him. Oh, he's dead now. Now I think, is it here? No. There's somewhere where you go around an area and there's kind of a hidden passage. Right there. See that? If you're not paying attention, you'll walk right by that. It took me forever to figure that out when I was playing. I'm going to put a little thing here. First, we're going to go in here, though. There's a bunch of concubines in here, I think. Or priestesses.
This lot will be child's
Oh,
play.
this is just the initiative. Okay.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
Instant kill with the first hit. That was hilarious. Just walk in. Whoosh. Oops, sorry about that. Ooh, an instrument. I forgot about that. I wonder what this is. 85. I have enough. That's going to be something good, I think. Hades harp. Ooh, cerebral hemorrhage. Nice. I'm never going to use this piercing pipe anymore. So we'll replace it with that. Excellent, excellent. That's where it'd be great to have 2 bards now. 2 bards and 2 gadgeteers. Yeah, that's what I did. I kept going back and forth until I'm not exaggerating. It took me hours and hours of exploring before I finally ran across that. Because it just doesn't show up normally. You have to actually kind of look to the side to even see it, because it's going downhill. Ooh, wow.
Inaccessible.
Yes?
I think I'm going to use some knock picks on this. I haven't done that for a while.
Of course.
Look over there.
Okay, this should be easy.
Understood.
Right then.
Oh, let's try out our cerebral hemorrhage, which I believe cerebral hemorrhage is a mental spell.
It shall be so.
So let's see
It shall be
what her
so.
mental resistance is. 95, that's pretty high. Well, let's see what happens. We'll dehydrate her too.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
21 damage it did. Wow, that did 87 to dehydrate.
Need ammunition.
It shall be so.
Oh, she cast Guardian Angel on herself.
It shall be so.
Understood. With
I need more ammo.
There we go. Boom. Yeah, I hear you. Adventure games can be the the worst for
Gotcha.
getting stuck.
Okay.
Understood.
I mean, because basically that's all adventure games are, is, you know, trying to find the right way to go. So he needs arrows. I think I'm really low on arrows. Shrike, okay. She didn't get her turn.
Exterminate. Destroy.
That was rather easy. This is the funniest thing. I have Diamond Eyes, which is the best secondary weapon you can get in the game. I don't have a use for it based on my party composition. It's really funny
My inner balance has returned.
because I have Excalibur on her. Perfect for fighter, absolutely amazing. And then on him, I have the Giant Sword, which is again amazing. Knockout 30%, extended range. Ranger can't. Oh, with the Ranger, I have the Stun Rod. I don't know, can he even use it? He can, but he doesn't have extended range then. So I could potentially have him use that, but the Stun Rod's really good with the 20% paralyze and extended range, so I just don't really have a need for it. Ah, I wonder if my samurai could use that. So this weighs 20 plus 9. 24 plus 9. So this weighs more than the Jazzerite, so no, I don't need that. Yeah, that is one of the challenges. I knew that item was there because it's a set item, but just don't really have a need for it right now. Oh, I got the Flame Quencher one. Good. We needed that. What do we got here? Knock picks, okay. Let's rest for a second.
Waiting.
Understood. Yes? With pleasure.
Okay, what spells am I missing? X-ray.
Waiting.
Understood. Yes?
Go.
RFS 81.
Initiatives again.
Right there.
Initiates.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. I mean, sometimes it's very frustrating when you get some item you can't use, but I've got enough good items where it doesn't matter. I even have the Cane of Corpus, but you have to be a fairy. That's the only one that can use it, and you have to be a ninja. So that's definitely not gonna happen. I don't want to create a new character and
Right then.
start them off just to do that.
Understood.
Boom, boom, boom. More of the same armor. Oh, good. I could use arrows. I'm getting low on those. I don't think there's anything else in here. Nope. This is where we can pull levers to free those prisoners. It doesn't really do any good, like I said, because they won't leave their cells. Priestesses.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
Hmm.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like when you get something too early that does way too much damage or is game breaking. This makes it boring. Yeah, those prisoners are very lawful
It shall
to a
be so.
fault.
Understood.
Right then.
My criticals are happening a lot more often against these than the instant deaths because, oh wow, they're level 18? And I'm still getting that many kills? I was going to say it was because my level's so much higher.
Right.
Man, that's
Much
insane.
better.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Wow,
Inner balance has returned.
that negate air is just
Look over there.
tearing these up. Ah, there's a key we needed. Sanctum key. Nothing else? It's showing something white. There it is. Yes, my party is probably strong enough to take the final boss right now.
What is your will?
Yeah. It'd be challenging. It may require
It shall be so.
a reload or two. But yeah, I definitely think I could. Level 20, between 18 and 20. Mm-hmm. I think I've beaten it before with level 17 and 18. In fact, this is probably my most powerful party I've ever had. At this point in the game. Took a long time to get to this point, but... Okay.
Spotted a creature.
RFS 81, practice
then.
mode.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Let's just dehydrate one
With
of them.
pleasure.
Yeah, that is the cool thing about the game is, you know, once you get to, like I said, roughly level 17, 18, if you know what you're doing, you could win, beat the final boss, or you keep playing, you know, do all these side quests and stuff, and it's just,
Exterminate.
you know, I'm gonna try to, since I'm getting at this point, this late in the game, such high level, I'll probably be the highest level I've ever been, actually, when I fight the end boss. So that'll be cool.
Understood.
Right then.
Boom.
Exterminate.
Right. Much better.
Yeah, and the craziest thing is I only have one true caster, you know, my bishop. Like with teleporting and
What
that.
is your will? It shall be so.
Waiting.
Understood. Yes.
Okay. Good, more arrows. Explore here real quick.
Master, creature detected here.
Okay, now this gate you can't get through. But go over here. Now this is a spoiler alert. You gotta find the right place to click on. Did it already do it? Oh, it already did it for me. Sometimes it does it on its own. Oh, there we go. So you gotta do that to break this down so you can get through. Covers this lava. Yeah, I did do a review on BattleTech, and if you really, really like BattleTech, you're not going to like my review about it. Yeah, you can watch it and see what you think, but a lot of people, that was my their least favorite review that I've done, because they have a really good connection with BattleTech. And I did too when I was a kid, but when I played it objectively as an adult and reviewed it, my experience was a little different.
Right then.
So just warning you about that. But yep,
With
played
pleasure.
Deadly Towers. I love Deadly Towers. And so many people, again, hate that game. Yeah, I mean, BattleTech could have been such an awesome game. The role-playing system and everything itself is just fantastic, but man, they really missed the mark on that. And then I found out it's the same developers that made Hillsfar, AD&D Hillsfar, which was another game, terrible. They just really missed the mark on those games. It's a shame.
Understood.
Right then.
Yeah, in my opinion, the BattleTech I reviewed was bad. The reason why it was bad was mainly because of how boring it was. Everything was the same. You know, you want to play a game because it's addictive and you come back to it and there's something to get you to keep coming back. There was nothing with BattleTech that even came close to doing that. It just, it was almost kind of obnoxious where you wanted to not play the game. And so because of that, I had to rate it low.
Understood.
But again, you know, everybody's got their own opinion and everybody likes different things. So I appreciate when people do like it. It just wasn't my kind of game. And again, same with Deadly Towers. A lot of people hate Deadly Towers. And I can appreciate that, but I really like it. It's very hard, very challenging. Oh, she was standing behind the wall there, trying to backstab me.
My inner balance has returned.
Right then. Right. Much better.
The negative energy is gone.
Okay. She didn't drop anything. I'm gonna rest for a second here. Yeah, and you know, there's the shame about the Crescent Hawk game was, in my opinion,
Waiting.
just 2 or 3 things they could have done to improve it drastically.
Bellowed.
It would have made it, you know, so much better of a game.
Yes.
But there were huge things they left out. So that's always been a disappointment for me. What am I missing? Oh, light. Alright, I don't know if there's anything in this water. I don't think there is. Oh, here's some potions. Oh, good, magic nectar. I can definitely use that. Those are potions I always hang on to. Where's the stairs to get out of here? There they are. This is where I came from, I believe. No, it isn't. No, now I'm inside this place. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. That's the locked door.
More beasts.
RFS 81, combat mode.
Combat mode. That means that these are supposedly going to be hard. I don't see them though. Okay, let's do a soul shield.
With pleasure.
Let's do a magic mirror.
Right then.
And an element shield.
Gotcha.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
Oh, are you talking about prophecy?
More beasts.
No, prophecy's Trinidon. So Rise of the Triad. I don't remember that. Are you sure that that's me? I don't think that's me. Prophecy, Fall of Trinidon, I did. Wow, look at all these. Okay, what is he doing? Oh, Hades Harp. Let's do Freeze All instead.
It shall be so.
Oh, Easter egg. Okay, yes. Yes, you're correct. I did do an Easter egg on that. I did not play or review that game. I forgot. I completely forgot about that.
Exterminate.
It shall be so.
Right then.
This will be a good strobe light. Look at that. Bam.
Understood.
That is going to nail them. Let's see what the resistance are. So their water resistance is lowest. So what can we cast? Let's do a giant ice ball. Well, acid bomb, because they're going to be here a while.
With pleasure.
Make them take some damage over time. Oh, yes.
Exterminate.
Wow. I'm just blowing through. Whoa, I have never seen that dropped as an item. A Fashard. That is the first time I've ever seen a Fashard dropped as an item on the... Just like that view. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool.
Right then.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Now we'll do an ice ball.
With pleasure.
Destroy.
My
Man, this is fun.
The negative energy
This is so much easier killing these than any other time I've ever played
With pleasure.
through this area. These gadgeteers are just
Understood.
tearing it up.
Exterminate.
My
Destroy.
right then.
Understood. With pleasure.
Nope.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Hey, Tawheed. Good to see you again. Glad you can make it. From Indonesia. So we got Indonesia and Brazil.
Exterminate.
We're just tearing it up through Rapix. I'm not at the castle yet, but I'm not sure what you call this area. Rapix Rift. Just blowing through this.
Exterminate.
Wow, look at all these enemies up here.
Okay.
I need to recover some stamina. They're back there casting heal wounds on themselves.
Destroy.
Yep, the area with the horn dudes. He's got 5 statuses on him.
Energy is gone. With pleasure.
Boom. Okay. Oh, they're casting Guardian Angel. I'm sorry, that's not going to help you. You're going to meet your makers. Cool, you bought the Android version of Baldur's Gate last night. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Understood.
Let's do
It
that
shall be
one.
so.
Understood. With pleasure.
Right then.
Instruction confirmed.
Cool. I'm glad you enjoy it so far. I would think that would be a hard game to play on Android with a touch screen. Let's get around the corner here so we can see
sense a
all these
creature.
at once. All right, here we go.
Destroy.
Star Wars KOTOR is also an Android. Yeah, it seems like they're trying to do that more and more with games, trying to make them more mainstream because a lot of people are using, you know, their phones or tablets, and
I sense a living
they're
being.
trying to bring in for more people.
Exterminate.
Okay, now they are doomed. What are we gonna do?
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
Nothing satisfies like the taste of blood.
Segundas.
Yeah, Shinkaio. Hi, by the way, Shinkaio. He says not just for more people, but being able to play whenever. That's very true. Because you could just be out on the road. But you know, they had Game Boys and Game Boy Advance and all those types of things when I was a kid. So we still had that. It was just a dedicated type of device.
Things come from
Whereas
everywhere.
now, with a tablet or phone, you can pretty much do it on a generic device like that. But they're touchscreens, which is still weird to me because, like a Game Boy, you had controls. You had the cross pad and the A/B buttons and all that stuff. So it was a lot more geared toward a game. But ever-changing world, that's for sure. It's nice to be able to have the choice, to have those options.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
Yeah, I remember
Segundas.
when I was in 6th and 7th grade, I had a Game Boy, just a regular old-fashioned one. I did not have glasses, so I did not have glasses before I started playing that. And my dad warned me. He said, you need to take breaks and not stare at that thing so close. And I didn't believe him. I'm like, oh, that's nonsense. But sure enough, within about 6 months to a year, I required glasses. The chalkboard at school started getting blurry. And I talked to an eye doctor, and he's like, oh, no, that can affect your vision. But as soon as I quit playing the Game Boy, my vision stopped getting worse. So even though the eye doctor told me it didn't affect it, I do think my dad was right. I should have listened to him.
RFS.
My inner balance has returned.
Right. Much better.
But yeah, the Game Boy, it was a lot of fun, but man, that screen was awful. It was like a grayish, greenish color. It was just so hard to see. You'd stare at it and look real closely, and
Spotted a creature.
it's kind of hard to focus on it. Man, these things are just never ending.
It shall
You
be
could see how hard this would be if you didn't have a really powerful party at this point. Super difficult. Let's do a concussion.
With pleasure. Understood.
Overload.
Yeah, I agree, Tawhid. Sometimes parents do know better than doctors, and sometimes they don't. But yeah, in this case, I think he did. Hey, Garrison, good to see you again. Glad you can make it. Yeah, true enough, Shinkao. God bless doctors for LASIK. Yeah, I've been waiting to get eye surgery if they can get to a point where they don't need to use a scalpel to cut your eye. If they could do it with pure laser or pure, focused gamma rays or radio waves or something like that, then I would do it. But the thought of them cutting your eye, it's like, nah, that's not for me.
Understood.
Let's do an ego whip on these.
With
There's a whole
pleasure.
bunch of them there.
Right then.
You guys ever try a Virtual Boy? That was some eye-damaging headache stuff. No, I can't say I have. What is that?
With pleasure.
Right then.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Man, I have got some powerful spells at my disposal. I have Dehydrate, Negate Air, Cerebral Hemorrhage. What's the other one? Prismic Missile. Boiling Blood. This is just insane.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Oh, so it was an old Nintendo headset thing.
The negative energy is gone.
My inner balance.
It was
has
black
returned.
and red graphics.
Much better.
Oh, and you strapped it to your head? Yeah, that sounds pretty scary.
Confirmed.
Sounds like it would make you dizzy and kind of nauseous too.
The negative energy is gone.
I don't think I'd ever be able to do virtual reality stuff.
Exterminate.
It'd just be too, it'd make me too dizzy and...
Great.
Okay, we got one left here.
Understood. Understood.
She's rushing, that's weird.
Destroy.
It's just not.
I will, I'll have to look that up.
My inner balance has returned.
Right.
That sounds like something that Clint on the Lazy Game Reviewer would review. Wow, 152,000 experience.
Is the best teacher.
That's crazy. Samurai leveled up. Nice. Excellent.
What is your will? It shall be so.
It's not even VR. It's like a black and red Game Boy without good games. You got it for yourself with birthday money back then. Oh man, that's a shame. Yeah, and back then, you know, we didn't have the internet or anything to be able to review things. And so a lot of times your friends wouldn't have anything. You're the first one to buy something new. So you were kind of the sucker, you know, to try it. Wow, this is really weird. Normally I thought there were items up here. That is strange. Yeah, I remember buying my fair share of games that ended up being absolute garbage.
You bellowed?
Waiting. Understood. Yes.
Okay. Let's clear this area. Man, I have so much stuff I'm carrying. It's got to be affecting my initiative and everything else. There's a teleporter down there.
I sense a creature.
First we need to go in here.
This lot is no match for me.
Understood.
Right then.
With pleasure.
Let's do a chaos drone.
It shall be so.
I feel like causing a little chaos. Yeah, renting games based solely on box art. Definitely been there. Yeah, which was the art was sometimes better than the games. No, the Quake engine is totally different than the Wizardry 8 engine. At least that's my understanding. Surtech Canada developed this engine completely, you know, their own.
Right then.
I don't know that for a fact, so don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty darn sure about that.
Understood. With pleasure.
It shall be so.
So a bunch of these are going to start running because of my Chaos Drone. Scared them. Oh, they're frozen in fear.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
I need some ammunition.
I need more ammo.
Killed 2 of them with my negate air.
I need ammunition.
My inner
With
balance
pleasure.
has returned. It shall be so.
Let's get closer.
Right.
The negative energy is gone.
Exterminate. Good. Destroy.
My inner balance.
Bam.
The negative energy is gone.
Man, I'm gonna be able to make a lot of money off all this stuff. Okay, here's a few items. Probably weak things, yeah. Good enough.
What is your will?
Waiting.
Understood. Yes? With pleasure. With pleasure.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Tiger electronic handhelds. I never owned those, but yes, I knew a lot of friends in school that had them. Those things were so cheesy.
RFS 81 detects hostile being.
Okay. Yep. So this is an area, which I don't know if I have the key for this one yet. I feel like I don't. No. So we gotta go back this direction. This takes us to Arnica, I believe. Oh no, okay. There's another gate somewhere else that takes us to Arnica.
I foresee an easy victory.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
Mhm.
With pleasure. Understood.
You had the Sonic the Hedgehog one. I did actually have a handheld that was Tron. And I loved that. I was probably 6 years old maybe when I had that. And you would try to throw these discs into the MCP's mouth. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the movie Tron, but it was just awesome. It was basically, it looked like a calculator. You know how calculators have little liquid crystal things that were set, and they would just light up when certain numbers were there? It was like that. It would light up, you know, like this, where the disc would go. I played that game so much. It was funny.
Understood.
It was a terrible game, but hey, that's all I had, so
Right then.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Tron's one of my favorite movies. It's actually one of the things that got me into doing software development when I was a kid. Tron, and there was another movie called The Explorers. I don't know if you've seen that, but
Understood.
those two games combined
It shall be so.
made me get into doing programming.
Das.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of them you can play in the web browser now.
My inner balance has returned.
Which, you know, it was all about timing. That's the thing about a lot of games. At the time, they were great. But now, you'd probably be bored to death playing them. I mean, it might be educational to sit down and play
I
them,
sense movement.
but I don't think you'd really enjoy it
Practice mode.
if you've never played it before. If you've played it before and it brings back memories, okay, fine, I understand that. But
Understood.
if you're playing it from scratch and you've never played it and you're used to games today, you'd be bored out of your mind. Yeah, that was really cool, the Tron Legacy, that they had the original actors come back, some of them. That was awesome. Because I wasn't sure, you know, it's so hard to come up with a sequel that many years later, because sequels are usually awful. But they did a really good job on that. I was
Right then.
pretty happy that they kind of stuck to the original storyline.
Understood.
With pleasure.
Destroy.
Yeah, these samurai are a lot tougher. They're a lot more magic resistant, it appears.
Right then.
Understood.
Yeah, I agree. Garrison. I guess sometimes maybe it's a budget thing, or there's
Much
just
better.
not enough interest,
Understood.
or maybe they don't want to screw it up. Because sometimes you can really screw up a reputation of a given world if you really mess up the sequel. And it seems like a lot, you know how it is, a lot of movie makers are in it for the money and not necessarily to create a legacy.
Much better.
And so they'll try to push garbage.
What is your will? It shall be so.
Yes.
Wow, she needs more magic points here.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
There we go. Okay, this is where we use our key.
You bellowed?
Ready.
Who has it?
Of course.
What is your will?
There it is. Okay, that's where we have to go next.
This is not a good place.
Notice a panel.
It's trapped.
Ready?
Of course.
Let's cast a
Yes?
magic spell to help him out here.
Of course.
Chris is on Discord now? Oh, wow. That's good to know. He's talking about CGQ Plus's channel. See ya, Shane Kyle. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I agree, Gabriel. That was kind of ideal, because normally it does seem like if you wait too long, it's just not the same.
Look over
Again,
there.
it's that
See
timing
something.
thing
See
too.
something.
It's all about timing. I don't think there's anything to do here. Yeah, here we go.
Die slowly.
High Priestess. Yeah, the Neutron is pretty darn cool.
It shall be so.
Okay, guys, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna run forward.
Understood.
Definitely got to do a soul shield and an element shield. The question is which first? I think element first.
With pleasure.
Right then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like the Dumb and Dumber sequel. Yeah, Recipe for Disaster is right. The young Jeff Bridges still haunts you, though. What do you mean he haunts you? You mean his character?
It's just not destined to happen.
Serious internal error.
We need more ammo.
With pleasure. Understood.
Right then.
Okay. Let's do a
It
resting
shall be
area.
so.
Paralyze one, kill one.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
With pleasure.
Gotcha.
Move forward there. The de-aging effects look a bit uncanny to me. That's what haunts me. Are you talking about the special effects in the movie?
Exterminate.
Like when he got in the virtual world? How he looked there?
With pleasure. Understood.
at you.
Exterminate.
My inner balance has returned.
Right. Much better.
The negative energy is gone. With pleasure.
Yeah, you can see how much it takes to battle these things. And especially with a weak party.
Exterminate.
This powerful party, it's still taking a while to get through them.
My inner balance.
Destroy.
Oh, when you say the young Jeff Bridges, you're talking about in the second movie? I thought you meant the original Tron.
Good. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Beckoning stone. Oh, forgot about that. That's what I needed to get through that gate. Long staff. Can't identify it. We'll have to see what that is. Flame staff. Wow, anybody can use this. 7 to 21, plus 4, plus 3, blind 20%, cast firestorm. That's better than this Ebon staff. Nice. Alright, is that... Oh, here's a chest. Let's hope there's something good in here, guys.
Ah, a trap. It looks quite deadly, too. Of course.
So have any of you seen the movie The Explorers? It's kind of a kids movie. If you've seen Goonies, it kind of has a similar feel to it. It's an 80s movie, but it's more about like space, aliens, technology and stuff. It's pretty cool. Ah, this was a bad chest. Oh well. Make sure there's no more. Nothing there. No. There's a couple chests on each side, I think.
Trapped.
Well, if you want to see an 80s, just kind of cheesy, fun movie that can take you back. Philosopher's Bane. I wonder what that does. Most of the party's gold turns to lead. Yeah, we don't want that.
Trapped.
Yes?
There we go. Philosopher's Shield. That's interesting. It's 50% versus fire. Got one more chest here.
Mind the trap. Yes?
Let's reanalyze after casting. 111% when I use Divine Trap all the way up. Well, that's pretty light. That's the only advantage to that. Check out armor here. So that weighs 20 plus 9. Yeah, this is a lot lighter. Okay.
What is your will? It shall be so.
Yep, Castlevania for DOS.
Waiting.
It,
Understood.
I reviewed that. It's not like the NES, I'll tell you that much. I mean, it doesn't play like the NES version.
I spot new victim.
RFS 81, practice mode.
Veterans, huh? They're still only level 14.
Understood.
It shall be so.
Right then.
With pleasure.
Extermination.
Yeah, a lot of DOS games, unfortunately, the responsiveness is just not there like it is with NES and console games. Yep.
Destroy.
Yeah, that's I think why I always gravitated toward adventure games, RPGs on computers. 'Cause they were geared toward that. They really were not geared in the early days toward action type stuff. Like high responsiveness.
We got company.
Okay, you guys are in for a treat once I
watch me fight. You might learn
get over there. Wow, there's a lot of these.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
Just gonna wait for them to approach.
Instruction confirmed.
Thimbleweed Park is now free. Tawhid San. Oh, I can't reach any of these. Yeah, this is goofy. I don't think I can reach any of these.
Instruction confirmed.
Well, it's showing within range for these. Is there a path they can come down? I don't know where they're going. I'm gonna have to see if I can shoot them down from down here. This is funny. This is the weird situations you get in with the ranges. Oop. Only in certain areas can I reach. It's really weird.
just not
Yeah, I'm gonna
destined
see
to
if I can
happen.
run away from
It
these,
shall be so.
because they're just gonna keep shooting me down. I can't reach them. They can still see me way over there. Okay, let's try this. That ice ball won't reach.
With pleasure.
That's too far. I can't hit them.
Gotcha.
I can shoot with some arrows from here, but I'm never gonna hit them.
Is a beast here.
I'm gonna try to run around the backside. Yeah, they're just way too far. Man, there's some arrows. Maybe if I can get
pleasure.
way over there, I'll be without outside range and they'll leave me alone. Oh, it's waiting on me. Prisoner is paralyzed. That's hilarious. So those prisoners that I freed are
Instruction confirmed.
getting spells cast against them by these Rapex. I have to be outside range now. There's one warlock right there. Okay, good, he's retreating. Move a little bit farther away again. This is one of the goofy situations you can end up with in these types of environments. Wizardry 8. Cast Fireball. Oh, they're killing the prisoners. Look at that. Prisoner takes 25 damage. That's hilarious. Barry97, welcome back. He says, if you right-click the radius spells like Ice Ball, you can move the target vertically. Glitchy, but sometimes works. I did not know that. Oh, it just ended. Okay, cool. Wow, that's good information to know. Okay. Where is it? Somebody carrying it?
You bellowed?
Yes?
Ready?
Of course.
What is your will?
Waiting.
No? I wouldn't think it'd be this far down on my list. It sorts it by the usable first, I think, which is white. This might be that weird case where I have to actually just select the item. I think it is. It's inconsistent how keys work in this game. There it is. Yep. There we go.
I've sighted a creature.
Oh, this is where we got our special combat with the Lava Lord. %70 water resistant.
It shall be so.
Understood.
Right then.
Nope, wrong one. Over here.
With pleasure.
His belly shakes as you hit him. It's funny.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Yeah, he always does that.
Tense movement.
More already?
Understood. Understood.
Right then.
Yeah.
With pleasure.
We're gonna walk closer so that my fighter, my Superman Excalibur fighter, can go berserk on him. And destroy him.
Obstruction confirmed. Exterminate.
Text him.
Understood.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
I don't know if there's a Dungeons & Dragons creature called the Lava Lord. I don't remember anything like that specifically, but that doesn't mean that there isn't one.
Understood.
Exterminate.
With
Much
pleasure.
better.
Exterminate.
Hey, Higher Ground Gaming, good to see you. Just missed seeing the lava lord get
Fortune was with
destroyed.
us. Spotted a creature.
Great.
Okay, Ranger leveled up. That's good news. Okay, we need that for a particular reason. Oh, yes. I can now have another portal.
I sense a living being.
Alright. Well, guys, I think I'm going to have to call it quits. I know you just got here, Higher Ground Gaming. That sucks. But you could always go back and watch the replay, which I know is nothing as nearly as fun as being able to chat and stuff. But I'll be streaming for sure on Saturday. Not tomorrow, probably. But Saturday, I'm guessing probably, I don't know, 5-ish, something like that. So if you guys can make it, 5 p.m. my time, which is U.S. Central Time. But I'll just be continuing Wizardry 8, and we'll be getting closer to beating the game. So take care, guys, and it was fun chatting with you, and I'll see you next time.